the bridges drain, all the rivers burn down the town hall. There are no winners. Reload the weapons, sharpen the scissors, cut off the fetters, pull all the triggers.
Well. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Friday official War Thunder streams. My name is MikeGoesBoom and I'm joined by the lovely Tom Morgan, aka Oxy. Now, before we go ahead, we want to make one thing very clear. You have all been extremely clickbaited, by the way. You may notice that the title of the stream is not New Power, which is what our new update is named after, as you might have seen from the teaser trailer we just played on the stream. No, the stream is called Old Power. It is a bit of a play. Now, we have some information. We can answer some questions that you guys leave in the chat. We can talk a bit about the dev blogs that have already been released and maybe a little bit about the trailer. But we won't be able to go too deep into detail. And as you can see, we are still in our old version of War Thunder, which means we are just going to be playing, well, some of the lineups that are going to get some upgrades, perhaps. So, Tom, what do you think of the dev blogs we've been having so far and the trailer itself?
The trailer is very good. I was like really hyped with that when I saw that earlier. Like really cool stuff. And as far as dev blogs go, we've had some pretty cool things as well. Like I like the progress. You know, had low tier thing, high tier thing,
and the AML 37, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I like the sort of earlier weird low tier stuff. That's kind of my favorite area, at least of the game. Just interesting, unique machines. I like the era of design like that where they're just kind of making up new ideas and it's like, we don't know what works yet, let's just try weird stuff. I love that. That's amazing. My favorite.
Especially the low tier truck, the AML 37, which was the first dev block we have released. It's like the perfect little, it's not something that's going to be changing the meta at all, but it looks really derpy, and it's kind of derpy. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend checking out the main War Thunder page and checking out the dev block of the AML 37. It's a lowish rank French tank destroyer, which is pretty much just a tractor with a gun on it, a 47mm gun, which doesn't sound that big, really, but it's going to be pretty damn low tier, and that thing is going to be packing quite a bit of a punch for that tier, that much is for sure. Now, Tom, what are we doing right now?
Well, in sort of theme with our teaser trailer, we're going to be playing some high tier stuff for now.
Yes, we are. And of course, to remind you guys, as always, we have a nifty little technological advantage here. Yes, this is what New Power is all about. It is not about the vehicles. It's about the ability to switch POVs.
Wowzers.
As you can see on the top left corner, we have names. Right now you're watching Oxy's point of view. And if I switch over to this magical little button over here, we switch over to my point of view, where we can see everything unfold. How about that?
Pretty cool. If I do say so myself, and I do say so myself.
Alright, let's see what the stream chat is going on. I'm seeing that the YouTube chat is really going crazy right now. Okay, we have a question from Twitch. TGP Creamier. Oxy needs a fresh trim. Oxy, when's the last time you cut your hair, actually?
Well, when I went to that weird barber's in the city and none of them spoke English.
I remember.
I went in and I said, like, can I have a few inches off? And they just kind of looked at each other and was like, he was like, show picture. And I spent about like, because I take a picture of myself like once a year. And I had to go back to find a picture of me from 2015 where I had slightly shorter hair. I was like, just do that, please. And they did and didn't speak to me throughout the whole thing. And it was a nightmare. And I never want to go back. But I don't know who else speaks. Well, I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, I agree with you. But I'm just too terrified of going to the hairdressers in Germany again.
Honestly, maybe this should be the next dream goal. Get equal haircuts. Which would it could go either way. Either you would cut a bald head, or I would wear a wig.
It would be a disaster. I mean, that would be better for me, I'd say. I mean, I would look. We did one of those filters that takes your hair away, and I look like that guy that does the top 10 lists.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I looked just like him, and it was really scary.
Okay, we have a question from YouTube. Burning Potato asks, are they gonna update the graphics? Well, you did see the teaser trailer, right? In fact, let me clarify. The teaser trailer was all, according to what we've been told, in-game footage.
Wowzer.
All those amazing visual graphics, all those new effects, the sky looking all nice. That was all shot in our engine. So once the new update rolls around, you can expect your game to look pretty damn good. If your system can handle it, of course. Let's just say that.
Indeed.
In fact, someone asked as well, Smartman on Twitch asks, is it a trailer or a teaser? It is a teaser. It is a teaser. This is not the full trailer yet. We've just given you a little bit of a tease of things to come. You will have to hold on for future devlogs and for more trailers to figure out what will eventually make it to the game itself. Now keep in mind, this has only been the first week now of devlogs really. And the dev server itself is still a bit away. We still have lots of work to do before you guys will be able to get your hands on the dev server and play it yourself. But I would definitely recommend trying to download it if you are on PC. Just, have it in the background, have it loaded just for when the day of the dev server opening actually comes, you will be ready to play it.
Yeah, it's always a good idea to keep it updated around the time just in case, because it will pop up at random times just when everything's finalized and ready. So it's good to have it done well in advance, just so when it does go live, you don't need to spend lots of time downloading, it's all there. So yeah, that's a very important thing to keep in mind.
Very much indeed. Now, we are currently playing on Fulda Gap in the German top tier lineup. We are in the Leopard 2A5, no hints. And I haven't seen a single enemy yet. Have you seen anyone actually, Oxy?
I have not. I've been scanning around, but I haven't actually really seen anything. It's been a while since I've played this map, really.
It's been a while since I played this map as well, and especially I generally don't tend to go for this area specifically. I am seeing some rockets being fired off in the distance, which I believe might be an SPA. So I'm actually going to go forth and venture a little bit. Maybe you can cover me on the right side here whilst I cover the front area.
There's a Brams in front of you with no barrel.
Okay, thank you very much.
Barrel and breach are out.
I got his gunner, and he bailed out, I believe.
Gave up. Sad.
I mean, a smart play there, really. There wasn't really much else he could do there. Although, maybe not quite a smart play. I mean, you do get spawn points for being hit.
You do, yeah. You actually get a weirdly high amount sometimes. It can be really beneficial, especially, maybe hopeless. No engine, no breach, etc. You're on fire. But if you take a couple more hits, it might give you enough SP to get into an aircraft or another plane, anything you like. It's actually a pretty valid tactic.
I can't tell you the number of times I died in my vehicle and it was just a few spawn points off spawning my plane, and I was just so angry I didn't get hit more. It's a weird thing, right?
Yes, please.
You play Warframe, you don't want to get hit, but for some reason I wanted to get hit more.
Yeah.
Hit me more.
Hit me
more.
No.
Hit me harder one more time.
Perhaps not.
Okay, we have... Oh, a very interesting question right there. Acidic Plant on Twitch asks, question, has Oxy had an egg yet?
No.
There's your answer, boys. This is the most important part about this update.
No egg yet. There's not going to be an egg. It's not happening.
Stalin Thunder on Twitch asks, this is not a dev stream. No, this is not a dev stream. We are just two players who have been employed by Gaijin about 3 months ago now. And we're going to be showing you some of the gameplay and talking about some of the stuff from the perspective of a player, really.
Yes, a gamer perspective, a true gamer. The word game is ruined for me now. I can't say it without just doing the bit. It doesn't work.
I know, right? I've gotten to the point where whenever I get into the streaming room and I see Oxy over here doing some work, I automatically just unironically say, "What is up, gamer?"
Every time he comes in, it's the same thing.
Like, I don't even want to. It's just become an involuntary thing.
It's just autopilot. It's just gamer.
It is.
Every
It's
time.
terrible. It is absolutely terrible.
No.
Hellcat Runner asks on YouTube, did they say Thunder Chief in a teaser? Maybe. Maybe not.
Who
is
knows?
to say? Who knows? Who knows what you saw in the teaser? Are we even sure you saw a carrier in the teaser?
Definitely not.
It could have just been a model in the bathtub. You don't know.
I think that's very much more likely, yes. I agree.
Honestly, there could be an amazing April Fool's event. Just all the ships that people want,
This
but
is
in a
toys in
bathtub.
a bath. That could be quite sweet, actually.
Toys in a bathtub would actually be amazing.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that idea.
Ahmad Hash on Twitch asks, will you be doing a sneak peek soon, though? Well, this was a sneak peek. Oh, if you mean in the sneak peek stream, then maybe, perhaps. Generally speaking, let's talk from the experience of a player here. Generally speaking, we have dev servers about 2 to 3 weeks after the first dev block releases. Oh, hello. And it's been about a week now since the first dev block released, so I would not be surprised if next week we might see a teaser stream, but it will most likely not be hosted by us. It will most likely be hosted by our amazing BVV, our head dev, since he has much more experience with that kind of thing.
The king himself.
Yes. He's actually quite nice.
He's a really chill guy.
He is surprisingly chill, so actually.
Yeah.
I'm currently fighting Abrams over here, and he is dead. Okay. Ashoka, will there be pre-order premiums? Well, we don't have any confirmation yet, but probably, yes. There will probably be some premiums to pre-order as well. So if you want those, keep an eye out on the news.
Quite so.
Do you know what date the anniversary announcement will be? We do not know what date the announcement will be, but we do know that the Warframe anniversaries are coming up on the 1st of November 2012. I believe War Thunder was officially launched.
Bab.
Into beta, yes.
Bab Thunder.
Yes, and of course every year we have celebrations for the birthday, and we have massive sales as well on our stores. Now, I won't tease too much. I know some of the stuff that are going to be happening, but if you are thinking about buying some premiums or just have some fun in general with some events or even earn some stuff, keep an eye out on the news. There might be stuff happening soon TM.
Very much, yes. Always a good idea around this time where there might be sales or discounts around the corner, so hold off a little bit, as you can probably save a fair bit on the various discounts that come along there. So yeah, there'll be some probably interesting things coming up.
In fact, absolutely no plugging over here, but if you happen to want to know which premiums might actually be worth getting, you can watch Oxy's videos on his channel. Maybe. If you just search up Oxy Warframe on YouTube, you will be coming across this person's channel where he has done quite a few extensive, in-depth, detailed reviews of all kinds of vehicles and lineups.
Yes, pretty much the videos are very, very long though, so only watch them if you want to go to bed or you have nothing else to do. Otherwise, you'll probably be very, very bored.
Have the video in the background whilst you're playing War Thunder, easy. You will never fall asleep whilst playing War Thunder.
Well, maybe.
Unless you're playing the T95, then maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, I think I have an enemy over here on the right side. Someone just shot at the engine of my teammate over here, and I would like to know who. It's a Roy Cat somewhere, and I can't see him on my thermals. Do you happen to be able to see him, Max? Oh, I see him. Bit high. He's over on that ridge. I believe it's the Roy Cat.
Oh, behind.
Yes.
Oh.
I did not get a shot off. Sadly.
Sad. Melancholy, almost.
I'm going to try and flank around.
Okay.
Should be over there. Now, the Roy Cat is pretty damn quick, so hopefully I will be able to catch him. The Leopard 2A5 is pretty quick in its own right and has a decent gun, so
yeah.
We'll see how this goes. Can we get links to for your respective channels? I would post them, but I kind of don't want... Oh! He's crossing the bridge. Actually. Hold on.
Yep.
Nice, very nice. Oxy just got a kill on that Roy Cat. I'm surprised he actually was able to go all the way around.
That is some sneak.
I think... Okay, never mind. That was our teammate getting killed close to the enemy base. We're actually dominating this match right now, which is amazing.
Yeah, dude. We are dominating this match.
Well, not we, our team is. Let me make one thing very clear. I personally am not much of a top tier player. I like sticking to my mid tier, low to... Oh god, I just got hit by something. Mid to high tier tanks, mostly World War II stuff. It's the 1 of 5 teammate that got me. Okay. I like to stick to my mid to high tier World War II stuff. I don't really play all that much when it comes to top tier. But every now and then I like to spurge. Alright, we have some more questions. Oh, there's an interesting one. Mr. Lusankia on Twitch asks, will the Navy get at least some love? Well, funny you should mention that.
Oh, they are getting some loving indeed.
Oh, they are. If you've seen the beginning of the teaser trailer, you might have noticed some
Ominous silhouettes.
Yes, very ominous silhouettes. Very, very ominous and large silhouettes. You might have seen something that looked like interesting carriers, let's just put it like that. And there may be more stuff coming. Not confirming or denying anything, but keep an eye out on the news. There will be some love for Naval, for sure. Bremit Car on YouTube. MTB looks like the next evolution of Oxy.
This is the
Oxy,
future.
do you have any propensity for going bald at all?
I don't think so. I think, if anything, my family developed too much like hair, which is why mine gets really, really long really quickly. It's like doubled in length over the last like 2 months, which I don't understand how that's possible.
How
But
does
it's
that
just-
even work?
I don't know. I wish I did, because it meant I could sort out what's going on here, because it's a disaster all the time.
Two-Face Heavy on Twitch asks, will I be able to run the updated engine on my potato? Well, War Thunder is known for being quite well optimized. You can actually play it on pretty low systems. There will, I believe, be an update to the system requirements, but for most of them you should be fine. If you can still play War Thunder now, you should still be able to play it after the update, even on lower systems. You just won't be able to take advantage of all the new shiny stuff, all the new graphics, all the new effects, all the new techniques? Technical? Technologies. Yes, that's the word I was searching for.
Yes.
Is the teaser trailer on YouTube? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Actually, you can, if you are on the YouTube stream, you can just click on our channel and you should be able to find the video right there if you want to watch it in full, crisp, 4K, HD, widescreen, 21:9, freeze frame, analysis, 30-minute video about a 1-minute trailer. Yes. Tom, can you ask read some questions actually whilst we prepare our next lineup here?
Lars says, Oxy, donate your hair to Mike Goes Boom. Okay. We could actually, no, we shouldn't do that because it'll be a disaster. I pictured what it was.
No, Corona, bad.
I pictured what it would be like in my head, and it gave, and it was a bad idea because I want that image gone, and it's not happening, and it's still there. Quick, ask something else, please.
Okay, hold on, right now. Capture a screenshot of this and
Don't.
Photoshop Tom's hair onto my head.
Don't do it.
I want to see that on Twitter. Add me. I want to see that on Twitter.
Oh.
Oh, but that's going to be amazing.
No. Egg, yeah. Nice.
Tom, do you want to play some of this?
Oh, we could indeed. How about that?
Now, this isn't really going to be a top-tier lineup, let's just say it like that, but recently we had an update that affected some of the battle ratings of a few vehicles.
We certainly did.
And there was one specific vehicle I was very, 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 very happy to see the change of. Some of you might know, especially if you follow my personal channel for a while now, I have a really weird obsession when it comes to side skirts. And, well, the absolute best vehicle in the game when it comes to thick side skirts. What do you think is it, Tom?
What could it possibly be? I don't know. Why don't you tell us?
It is, of course, the Panzer 4H. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Especially with the extra whites. Ostketten. This thing is just... I love it so much. I love it so much. And now it is 4.0, which fits in perfectly with the 4.0 German lineup. With the German Sherman Hermann, we have the Stug 3G, we have the KV-1B, we have the BF-109F4, the German Churchill. We have so much stuff at this lineup, it's actually really amazing. Like, this is actually a really, 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 really good lineup.
Very, very nice. We're also getting some very moody weather as well.
We are indeed, which is actually going to look pretty amazing once the new update drops.
Reminds me of home. I miss it. Lovely grey skies, lovely cold weather. Marvelous.
Tom is an amazing person. Tom comes from Britain, right? And whenever it rains here, he just really feels at home.
I do, genuinely. Every time I say to you, like, this is amazing.
And I'm looking at you like, why?
Yeah, like you're out there in your coat and I'm out there with my t-shirt and my shorts on. Not really, I've never owned shorts. It's like, it's normal weather. Like, the cold is, it suits me. Suits me down to a T. Whatever that means. I don't know.
I Play Planes on Twitch asks, will all the effects work on Xbox? they should. In fact, as you may have seen at the end of the teaser trailer, well, I guess it's official now. Yes, War Thunder is coming to the new gen consoles, the Xbox Series X and the PS5. So keep an eye out for that. If you happen to be in the market for some new consoles, War Thunder is going to be supported, and that would likely also mean all the good graphic stuffs.
Oh, yes. Indeed.
Ooh, here's a good one. Hero Pilot asks, what are your favorite tanks to play with? Well, I mean, I kind of already told that, didn't I? I have to admit, this is my guilty pleasure. I really, 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 really like the 4.0 German lineup. It's just amazing fun to play with. Even more now with the Panzer IV-H, even though I think I'm about to die, really, because I'm just in the middle of nowhere with no backup. So I'm going to try and make my way over to Oxy. Actually, Oxy, what can you see over there? You're getting shot at.
Little T-34 chum.
If you can somehow bait him behind you, I may be able to actually get him for you.
He has no breach, so you're welcome to take your time.
Okay, okay. I'm actually going to try and flank around then. If you are holding him nicely. Oh, hello. I see, a KV. I bounced off of the KV. I am in danger.
I'm in danger.
Okay, he thankfully completely missed the shot. How did he aim so low? Okay, it's about 350 meters out. Aimed the shots and just off the upper frontal plate. He did get a shot in.
His breach is down.
Spall damage.
Engine down too.
There we go. KV1 is down. How are you doing, Tom?
I'm doing okay.
Very good, very good.
KV over here myself.
I do have to say, you get this gun already on the Panzer IV-7 or the Panzer IV-H, all the way down at 3.3 with the Panzer IV F2. But
Bully.
yes, even at the higher tiers, this gun is still pretty damn good. You may have some struggles when you get into full up tier. The gun starts to not be quite as good anymore, especially when you go up against stuff like the jumbos. But in most use cases, if you get on the flanks of the enemies, especially on the flanks of the enemies, you can do so much damage with this gun. It is amazing.
Quite so.
Oh, there's an interesting counterpoint, actually. What's your least favorite vehicle? Mike asks Disco on YouTube. Least favorite vehicle? Oh, actually, I know the answer. See, there is a meme on my channel.
A meme.
There's a specific vehicle which ever since its introduction I just hate to the core. And it's not even because the vehicle performs bad, because it's not that bad anymore. Like, since it got introduced, it's actually pretty decent now. It got down-tiered and is actually at a pretty decent spot now. But I remember being a huge fan of the British Venom, the jet, the one that comes after the Vampire. Back in those days, it was still Sabres versus MiG-15s. It was a very interesting little jet. It wasn't quite as fast as the Sabres or the MiG-15s, but it could turn. It could turn very, very, very well. And I quite enjoyed that playstyle. Only problem, of course, is later on we had a new jet introduced, which was the Sea Venom. Now, the Sea Venom is pretty much just a Venom that was heavier, had more air resistance, it was slower, it was worse turning. It was just an overall worse plane, and I hated it to the core. I just hated it. And it kind of became a meme. Like, I never skipped that part. Even though the Sea Venom is now way lower than the Venom itself, so it's actually at a pretty decent battle rating for the performance, I just can't get myself to play it. I just can't get myself to play it.
The poor thing. I cuddled the Sea Venom at RAF Yeovilton.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Ooh. Did you give her a name?
Oh no, we weren't that close. It was a brief encounter. It was very nice though. Very smooth.
See,
What
the
am I
thing is,
saying?
Tom, you say a very brief encounter, but you just had a very brief but very emotional encounter as well, didn't you?
Oh, don't bring it up. Because I don't know, my brain just stopped working for like a whole half an hour and I don't know why.
We'll keep this for later on. We'll keep this for later on, chat.
Oh.
Let us know if you want to hear Tom's dirty little
No,
secrets.
you don't, it's not even like that. It's just really stupid and weird and I don't know what happened to my brain. It just stopped working. It gave up. Oh.
We have a question from Rocky Harmony on YouTube. With what little we have seen from the new trailer, what are you the most excited for? And is there anything you hope to see? Well, See, the thing is, we have some insider knowledge, right? Like, we know what will be coming up, but we have to be very careful not to share too much, because we are not allowed to share anything that's not already been announced in the devlogs. That said, of the trailer itself, probably what I'm most excited for personally is the carriers. The new carriers look really quite nice.
Really good.
And since I am a big fan of user missions and custom games, custom games with other players, I'm really quite excited just for the possibilities that the new carriers are going to be opening up, because it's just great fun doing that. And the graphics themselves, I mean, see, I'm kind of in a bad spot, because I'm still running an old GTX 1070 Ti, which is it's a decent card, but it's starting to show its age. It can hold 1080p just fine, but it doesn't really have all the new technologies, all the new graphics, all the new power that you really need. And I'm kind of sad, because I probably won't be able to fully utilize the new update in terms of graphical prowess. But at the same time, we don't have the streaming PCs with 2080 Ti, so... Oh, actually, if you can get a dev stream going, we might be able to show off the new graphics and probably some of the best hardware out there right now.
That could be pretty fun. Perhaps.
So yeah, what I'm most excited for is really the graphics and the carriers. Tom, what about you?
I think for me, it's mainly the graphics on every respect, just because, you know, you can get some really cool vehicles out of different parts of the game, and, you know, you might have a bit of fun with those for, like, you know, a few weeks or whatever. But the graphics kind of span everything. So no matter what you're playing in the game, no matter what you're experiencing, it's all going to look better. And that, to me, I think is really cool. I really like that. So I'm very much looking forward to all the new stuff on that front. That's the wrong one. Lol.
Oh, you're going quite low. Ah, okay, you made it. Awesome.
Very low.
Now, we are capturing C, and actually, no, we are holding C, but there's only one guy on C right now, so I'm actually going to try and support him. As you can see on the minimap itself, we have plenty of guys over here on the B flag, so I'm not too worried about that. C is being contested by an enemy, so I'm going to go ahead over there. Tom, can you maybe give us a scouting over the C flag there?
I will give it a go. There is an ARL 44, the early one on there, I think, at the moment.
That's actually bad for me. I don't have a great gun on this tank here.
Yeah, that thing, especially the turret, is surprisingly effective. It's very, very strong. So let me see.
Going for the shots, got a few fires in. Very good, very good. I'm going to try and flank from behind him.
Oh, no.
Ooh, there's a plane coming in for Oxy. I can't really help right now. You will have to dogfight him.
Oh, it's an IL-2.
Oh, the IL-2s are deadly.
They're very, like, deceptively maneuverable as well.
They are.
You kind of expect the IL-2 to be big and heavy and, you know, not great on that front, but it's very, very good.
It is quite good. Ooh, can you do it?
I don't believe so. I'm a bit too slow and I've got a bit too much drag.
Come on, Oxy, come on.
Oh.
I believe in you.
I don't.
Oh. We are both clenching our asses right now.
These are some apprehensive noises we're going on here.
See, I was getting harassed by a Yak 29 with the big cannon, the
Yak 10.
The Jag, yeah.
Yeah.
That thing is quite nasty. And now I'm getting bullied by a 105mm Sherman who just shows me his side plate. What are you doing, Silver Dragon? What are you doing,
Truly a gamer move.
See, the Shermans in general, they have, especially this one, the 105mm Sherman. It has pretty decent armor. He updated it way too hard. He should not have been playing it at this bad rating. Oh, that's an archer. I got the archer.
Very nice.
See, the archer is actually scary. That 17-pounder can really do some damage against the KV-1B. But yeah, the Shermans, they have pretty decent armor, 4 at the lower shield especially, but you do not want to be showing your side. You do not want to be showing your side.
Very much so.
Especially on the Jumbos. The Jumbos are notorious for having very strong armor from the front, especially now with the volumetric shells update. They are very, very strong. But the moment you show even a sliver of your side armor, everyone will just go for the lower side strip that is only like 38mm thick. It's very easy to go through. Don't do that. Never show the side on a Sherman.
Very, very easy to overmatch as well. Very, very easy.
Mr. Ghost on Twitch asks, any idea when the dev stream will be? We don't know. We don't know the schedule. I don't think the schedule has been set yet, but generally speaking, you can expect a dev stream roughly 2 to 3 weeks after the first dev block. That's also usually when the dev stream, when the dev server happens. So I would expect a dev stream within the next 1 to 2 weeks, most likely. And over there, you can then figure out more about the new update coming up to War Thunder. You can figure out more about the update, about the vehicles, some of the graphics updates, and the new mechanics. How about that?
Very cool.
Ooh, is that a Sturk I see?
It could be, perhaps.
Ooh, very nice.
A handsome boy.
Now, I believe we are losing B right now, so I'm going to try and head over to there.
Me too.
I'm somehow getting some kills there, actually. See, I really like the KV-1B. This thing is really nice. It's a Finnish captured, actually. This is a Finnish captured Russian KV-1. It's statistically identical to the Russian premium KV-1E, which was actually on sale a few weeks ago for GE in the game. And what essentially is an early KV-1 with the bad gun. Still has the quite terrible gun, honestly, for this bad rating.
Yeah.
But it gets additional armor plates. On the front, it gets some bolted on armor plates. On the sides, it gets some bolted armor plates, which gives this thing roughly 100 millimeters of armor on the front and on the sides, which at 4.0 is a lot. You're essentially talking Tiger levels of armor here. Even, technically speaking, even better than Tiger levels because you have more side armor. And you can angle this thing to be even more armored. Sure, you have a really terrible gun for the battle rating. But you can still go for the weak spots, you can still go for the side shots, you can still do some damage. And even though this thing lacks in penetration, it still has a lot of one-shot killing potential, so to speak. It does a lot of damage when you do penetrate. And it makes this tank, in combination with the lineup that you have, with the German Sherman, all the other stuff the Germans get at 4.0, it's a really strong lineup with a very strong tank. And it's one of my, actually, it is my most played vehicle in the game, by far.
What about that decal you have on the side of the turret there? What about that, huh? What's that about?
What decal do you mean, covered? There is no decal.
Yeah, with the decal on the side. What's that about, huh?
It is very historically accurate. I don't think this is PG-13. Let's just say that.
Yeah. No, I would agree. I very much would agree.
You very much would agree. Some of the weeps might know where the decal comes from, but we will not go further than that this stream.
Perhaps.
Let's just say that.
I would really like to know the story. Like, what could it be? What kind of decal? What could it be? What kind of nation could it be from? Wow, I really wonder.
It looks very Finnish, but at the same time not, does it?
My mind is
It almost
racing.
looks like a very fictional Finnish roundel.
Yeah, wow. I wonder
what could
that
possibly be from? Caden back on YouTube asks, will there be War Thunder for PS5? Well, yes. As you see at the end of the teaser trailer, the PS5 logo did indeed pop up, which means, yes, we're going to be on PS5. We're also going to be on Xbox Series X. In fact, we are going to be one of the launch titles on the Xbox. One of the few. In fact, more than one game. We have a few other games that are going to be on the Xbox Series X as well as launch titles. So, hey,
very exciting.
New consoles. See, I haven't had a console since the PlayStation 3, but I'm actually kind of tempted to get a new one.
Yeah, it could be kind of fun. I mean, the good thing about consoles now is that they kind of double up as TVs and stuff. You can watch Netflix, YouTube, you can do all kinds of stuff on them. So, you know, it's kind of a good substitute for that, like on that front. I mean, I know smart TVs are a thing, but even so, it's way more functional. So, yeah, consoles are getting there.
And honestly, for me, it's just the fact that you can just lay down and play with a controller without having to hunch over a desk for a few hours and play on the keyboard and mouse. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a PC master racist here. Okay, I play on keyboard and console and mouse for years now, since the PS3 days, right? But I'm getting old now. I'm starting to get old. My back is starting to ache, and I can feel the benefits of playing with a console. Well. Yeah, and you're even younger than me.
I know. Well, my joints are gone. I don't know what's happened to them. They gave up a long time ago. Nightmare.
Okay, okay, that's an interesting one. We have a question from KMS Bismarck and Drache19 1200 on YouTube asking, what is your opinion on the Ratskam... No, hold on, what's it called? The Flugabwehr Raketenradwagen, something like that. The new big truck that was announced a few days ago in the vlog with the roll and freeze. See, I was originally skeptical because I've known of this vehicle coming to the game for a few weeks now, and I was originally very, very, very skeptical about it. Very skeptical. I mean, it just mounts the roll-on missile system on an even bigger and more vulnerable target. That said, it does get some new missiles. Some very, very, very nice missiles. The new VT-1 missile, I believe it's called.
I think so.
Which has a way extended range, is very fast, has a very high G limit. We're going to see how it leads, how it aims, how it tracks the targets, but it seems to be like it's probably is going to be the new best surface-to-air missile in the game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Looks like that.
We have no idea how well it will work against tanks, if it can even be launched against tanks at all. But listen, in ground-to-air combat, if one of those trucks is up, it can maybe just completely cover the entire battlefield by itself.
Yeah, interesting to see. Very interesting to see. I believe they can go, was it like Mach 3.5, I think? They're like that speedy.
They're quite fast. Yeah. They're speedy boys.
That's going to be very enjoyable to see.
They are speedy boys indeed.
Mm.
Now, of course, it has a bit of a drawback, though, right? It has a bit of a drawback. It's quite big and has no armor. It's going to be having a bit of a hull break issue. Probably. We actually don't know. Like, here's the thing. Don't take it as a confirmation. We don't know if the vehicle will have hull break. But as players, I would say it probably will. Just because it has no armor. It just has no armor. It's not an armored vehicle. It's just a truck with a missile system on it. Definitely very interesting. I will definitely have it in my top tier lineup. If it's going to be that effective, we'll have to see and wait for the dev server to see what happens. Yeah?
Quite so. Oh, Big Band 213 asks, is the SMK a good tank and why? I think you can definitely have some good times in the SMK. Personally, for me, I don't think it's an amazingly good heavy tank. Chiefly the problem I can see as a vehicle like that is because it's all about the main turret. It has the rounded kind of nesting that the turret is on, which means that if you angle the hull to try and increase the armor, you create a weak spot underneath the turret, and underneath the turret is a huge ammo rack, which is really not great. So annoyingly, you can't really, in any circumstance, increase the armor on the SMK to a meaningful degree, which is a bit of a problem as a heavy tank. I think you can certainly use it as a vehicle apart from that, as like a sort of standard medium tank, whatever, but not relying on the armor. It does work in that regard, and especially if you're being aggressive, you're pushing, you can definitely rush enemies into taking a shot at you, and it's not always going to penetrate. I think there are probably better premiums for Russia around that BR and the tier as well. So it wouldn't be one that I would recommend highly, but it wouldn't be a mistake to get it at the same time. Would be my response.
Alright, boys, we are playing some top tier Russia. Why could we possibly be playing top tier Russia? What could that possibly have to do with any kind of vehicle that was maybe presented in this trailer, which has very angry red eyes, by the way?
I have no idea.
I have absolutely no idea. But, well, yeah, maybe Russia's getting some more love. Maybe not. Who knows?
Maybe.
I know very many people are going to be very, very excited by what is to come. Let's just say that. In fact, myself also as well, because I've been waiting for this vehicle for quite a while. I mean, it's not really going to be bringing anything new. The vehicle that may or may not be coming is likely going to be worse than the T-72B3 that's been added in last patch, which I'm driving right now. But at the same time, it's a classic. It's a classic. It has some very nice angry eyes, and I quite enjoyed myself, so yeah.
We will certainly see.
We will certainly see. For the motherland, hoorah! Yes, and now people can definitely stop complaining about it. Gaijin, please add no more.
Gaijin, please.
Alright, I'm going to try and poke... See, I'm a bit scared though. This thing has pretty good armor, but the reverse speed is quite terrible, really.
It is a sad time.
Although does have very good thermals. Let's see if I can spot something over here. I want to try and support Oxy. Oh, I just got destroyed by Leopard 2A5 from... Where was he? Right side, all the way over from the A point. Okay, keep an eye out. Oxy, there's a tank on the main road from C to the A cap, where the A cap usually is.
Roger. I have lost my breach again. It is
Oh,
bye-bye
no.
for me.
Oh no, we're getting destroyed. This is going bad. Quick, switch to the ad. Hello, how are you doing? No
Oh.
one will notice. It's fine.
I'm
No one
sure
will
no
notice.
one
Don't
will.
worry about it.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to my backup, the T80U. A tank I really quite enjoy, actually. I love this thing.
A very good boy.
Okay, we probably need to pay some attention. There are tanks all around our spawn points zone right now, and the western side seems pretty empty right now, which is not good. This is not good at all. Ignatius Munzer asks, what's the best MBT? See, it really depends a bit on your own playstyle. There are a few contenders. The T72B3 is very, very strong. It has very good rounds, very, very good armor. Suffers in reverse speed, suffers a bit in reload compared to the T80U, for example. It's a very strong contender, though. The Leopard 2A5 is very, very strong as well. It has very good turret armor, almost impenetrable turret armor. Very good cannon, very good speed, very good reload speed, good thermals. You have the Italian Arriettes with their great penetration darts. There are a few options. It really depends a bit on your own playstyle.
Yeah, I don't really know if there's an objectively, like, perfect vehicle in that regard. Like, at least in regards to a top-tier MBT. I mean, they all have advantages in different situations. And I mean, on that front, the best would really be one that's versatile. And right over the one shell, sad times. But yeah, you'd kind of be looking for versatility in that front, and I think there's not really an answer for a vehicle that's the best like that, which is kind of a good thing. I mean, there are vehicles that obviously work better in different situations, different scenarios. It all kind of depends on that front very much. But I don't really think there's an objective answer to there being a best one.
See, really, I think it's less about which specific vehicle is the best, but rather which vehicle has the best backups, which vehicle has the best lineup to support it with, because you're not going to do well with only one tank. You're just not. Even if you have the best tank, it's not going to happen. What you need is a good supporting lineup. How many good tanks do you have? How powerful is your CAS? How powerful are your planes? How powerful are your helicopters? What's your SPA situation like? In which case, I would say Russia probably has the most well-rounded lineup right now. You have a lot of very powerful MBTs, which individually might not be the best, but they are overall really quite good. You have some of the strongest helicopters in the game. You have very good planes with both CAS and air-to-air combat capabilities. You have a very good SPAA. You have a lot of things you can do with that lineup, really. You have America, which has all the different kinds of Abrams, and you have very strong helicopters as well, very strong planes, lots of very strong planes. The amount of jets that America gets is kind of insane, really.
Very much. Yeah, there's some good options there.
And of course, Germany. Of course, has very strong lineups as well. Now, I'm trying to get this guy to burn to death over here. He keeps on popping smoke, but I don't think it's really going to help him out. And he is down. There we go. Leopard 2A5 destroyed.
Very
Germany
cool.
is no more. I'm trying to spot some stuff. We are losing the B cap right now, which is not great.
Yeah.
What can you see over there, Oxy?
Well, I can't see much, but what I can see is not very good. I think we...
Yes, I can see us bleeding tickets right now, which is not great. We have someone in the spawn, which is never good.
Oh, this is also true.
I am going to try and do a pro gamer move by trying to flank around the side over here, but I'm not too sure if this is going to work too well. I'm scared. Tom, hold me, please.
You're so far away.
Please, just reach out a little bit more. You can do it. I believe in you. Thank you.
Magic. This is
Magic
technology.
extending hand. This is what 2020 is for. Technology.
It truly is the current year.
Okay, I got a fire on that guy. He doesn't seem to be immobilized, sadly. Oh, he's turning away from you, though. Oh, he is so confused, the poor guy. Boop. There we go. Leopard 2A5 is down. There was one guy in the cap, and I need to watch out that I don't get killed now. What's the situation up there, Oxy?
I can't see anyone on the back road anymore. Oh, yes, I can. I can't see in general, apparently. Bad.
Ooh, that bounced off the upper frontal plate. Not good. And I got shot in my rear as well. Hopefully the smoke will be able to save me here, but I'm not holding up my breath. Ooh, I'm getting shot. They know where I am. They know where I am. So at this point, there's not much I can do. All I can do is hope for... Actually, they were on the side. Never mind. Not much I can do either way there.
melancholy.
Now, someone asked earlier if this stream was recorded, and no. Live caption simply happens because we have our YouTube stream set up to normal latency, which allows YouTube a little bit of time. That's about a 10-second delay between us talking and the stream actually updating, which gives YouTube time to update, to generate closed captions and increase the quality of the stream, which is actually something we need to really hammer on is if you want a maximum quality stream without interacting with the stream itself, you want to be on YouTube. YouTube gives you 1440p, 60 FPS, the crispest stream you are going to get, and you can see all the little details, which is probably going to be quite useful later on when we do some possible dev server streams, so you can see all the graphics and all the good stuff. But if you don't care that much about the graphical quality of the stream, or if your internet is bad, you might want to switch over to Twitch, where you can interact a bit more with the chat and the stream. We usually tend to host some polls and questions to the chat and custom games from there, so you can definitely enjoy that if you want a bit more interactivity. That's all I'm going to say because I'm running out of breath.
You doing okay there, Chief?
I just need to breathe.
I see, yes.
Just
Also,
breathe.
a very good idea, I would say.
Okay, I'm good.
Necessary, some would astute.
Yes. Now, do we have any aircraft up in the air? I don't think we do we? Sadly, my Tunguska does not have any kind of night vision equipment, so I'm just going to hang in the back. This game doesn't look too well for us. We have lost too many players ourselves, really. The enemy has lost a fair few players themselves as well, but we are running out of decent tanks here. Oxy is now in the T-72B 1989, which is a bit of a downgrade in comparison. We just lost another player, a BMP-2, who got killed by a Leopard 2A4, which seems to be towards the front. And we have some guy on the right side over here as well. This is the point of the match where the enemy will be surrounding our base, which means we are not going to have a great time, that's for sure.
Very much. I'm very much in the dark right now. On many fronts.
Literally. I think these guys might actually be trying to get a sneaky shot off this. What are they doing?
I'm
Oh,
unsure.
nice shot. Very nice.
It is in vain, though, I'm afraid.
At the beginning of the teaser, we can hear what sounds like a ship horn. Will we be able to use horns in this update? Probably not.
No idea.
Probably not. It's going to crush your dreams right there. We don't know. I would very much be surprised if we actually can. It's not really something you need, I would say.
Oh, it'd be fun, though. Although it would
It could
probably
be fun in
get,
custom battles, that's for sure.
would probably get annoying incredibly quickly. I imagine what would what would occur with that.
Do you remember that one, not the April Fool's, the World Cup, some football World Cup where we had everyone just spamming ukuleles? That would be ship horns in War Thunder, just everyone spamming ship horns, and I am dead.
It would just be
Not a big
vuvuzelas into oblivion.
Alright, what do we have? Drifty Wings on Twitch. Hey, how's it going, guys? I hope you had a nice day so far. Well, kind of. I'm running on heavy sleep deprivation, but I've been having a great time answering two questions about the teaser trailer, let's just say it like that. I quite enjoy that. I do quite enjoy all that.
Very nice.
I think this game is pretty much done for us, really.
Yeah, there's not a lot we can do. We've run out of backups.
Alright, let's return back to the hangar. Tactical retreat, boys. In Russia, not French. Yes. Let's see. What do we have? Oh boy. Oxy, here's one that could get us fired.
Oh.
Kamaratsu on Twitch asks, Oxy, if you could delete anything from the game, what would it be and why?
Oh gosh.
Side skirts.
Never. I don't know. Everything in its own way has its own little place. I'm not sure what I would take away. I've never really thought about that before. I don't know. What do you think? I don't really have an answer. I'll keep thinking. Maybe I can come up with something, but
I mean, it's pretty obvious for me. I answered this question before with the vehicle I hate the most. Delete the sea venom.
oh, bless. But it's so sweet.
No, it's a blight upon this world. No plane should just take a single seater that's sleek and sexy and beautiful and make it fat. Just don't do that. Just no. Sea Venom. It's not bad these days, but still, I don't like it. I have a real hated relationship with Sea Venom. It's just no.
I think it's quite sweet.
Okay, let's play some. How about some Top Jets, eh?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go. Well, if it isn't my ghost Panzermädels. Hey, careful.
Please,
no looting over here. Oh no. Just see, thanks a lot. You can't just ask me those hard questions right there. Thanks a lot on Twitch asks, Mike, side skirts or Ostketten, and why? I can't choose. Why would you make me choose? They're both great.
It is the way.
But I don't want to.
You need to pick one, Mike.
I like side skirts because side skirts, I just love the concept of just put some armor plates on the side of the vehicle, active spaced armor. They give the tank a great, thick, white look, so I love side skirts for that. But at the same time, the newly added Ostketten, well, newly added, they've been added a few patches ago now. The Ostketten, which just take your regular track width and make it extra thick, so you can make stuff like the Panzer IVs kind of look like tigers. They're great as well. And I can't choose, I'm sorry, but I can't choose. It's like, I know of one vehicle that is the perfect representation of that choice, where you have a vehicle that starts out with side skirts, the Jagdpanzer IV, but if you put on the Ostketten, it loses the side skirts. And I can't really choose between the modes, because it looks great with side skirts, and it looks honestly, frankly, that vehicle looks terrible without side skirts. It looks naked.
Sad. It
just looks naked. But at the same time, with the Ostketten on, it looks menacing. I can't decide. So,
I've never seen you so conflicted before, actually.
Yes. I'm generally, this is not even a meme. I'm generally conflicted. If I had to choose, I don't know if I could. I would take both. Screw it. Here, let's make a deal. You can have the Sea Venom, I get both the side skirts and the white tracks. Yes?
Deal. Itsumi says, hey Mike and Oxy, Miho or Maho?
I actually have no idea what you're talking about, because I'm not a weep.
Oh, they're from the tank cartoon, aren't... I shouldn't have said cartoon, should I?
You just offended. Oh boy, there's going to be a lot of angry weeps in our chat, isn't it?
No. Well...
First Shot Sniper on Twitch asks, when will Mike say senpai on the official stream?
Mike, you just said it.
Oh my god! I got debated.
Burk.
Alright, let's focus over on the game. Where are you actually, Oxy?
I don't know. I'm somewhere in the sky, I would imagine.
Oh, you're all the way in the back. I'm actually... No, it's not you that's all the way in the back. I'm way too far in the front. So I can actually maybe not do that. See, I keep on forgetting we have radar missiles in the game now, which make me a very, very enticing target. Alright, I see a Mirage down low. He's trying to evade the radar.
Roger that.
I'm seeing no missiles fired at me so far, which is good. The maintenance one is pretty good. I don't have the radar missiles equipped on this one. I'm sticking to my IR air-to-air missiles, which are really, really quite good. But I do have to keep an eye on enemy radar missiles. Ooh, Peter KDN on YouTube asks, what do you think about the new graphical upgrades? Honestly, I'm extremely excited. I'm kind of sad on one side because I don't think my my graphics card will be able to handle them properly. But at the same time, new graphics are always good. New graphics are always good. They look great. Like, they actually genuinely look great, and I'm really excited for them.
Very much.
I have a lock on this FGR2. Missile off. Oh, and I got... Oh, God, okay. Come on, come on, come on, and... No, my rocket failed. Oxy, you will have to carry for me.
Oh, God, don't expect that.
You will have to carry for me.
I played top tier once in a blue moon, and I've never
it's
even...
fine, you can do it, you can do it.
I believe in you. I don't think I've ever seen a blue
Chat, can we get a Team Oxy in the chat?
No, we can't.
Can we get a Team Oxy in the chat? Everybody shout, Oxy, Oxy,
You are preparing
Oxy.
yourself for disappointment immediately.
Just careful with those missiles, that's all I'm going to say. The Mirage is actually very dangerous, you should watch out for that. Ooh!
Yes.
Oh,
As you say. Oh, that's not even a Mirage.
Oh, no, Oxy. I believe... You got a hole in your left wing!
He did it. He did it, Reddit. He said the funny. Mike did the funny. Mike did the funny on the stream. Now we can all go home and cry.
See, we're going to get on Reddit, but because of the cringe, not the actual funny moments.
I mean, I don't want to think about Reddit.
It is too late.
No.
Hi.
No.
You're launching the R60 from too far away. I know, but I didn't really have much of a choice there at that point.
Eggs.
Any devlog today, Mike? No, I don't think there's any more devlogs today. What we have seen today, I think. Are you not entertained? Have you not seen the teaser? Are you not entertained with what we've shown so far? In fact, maybe I can show the teaser again at the end of the stream. How about that?
That could
Guys,
be very
do you want
cool.
to see the teaser again at the end of the stream? Just so we can really enjoy the actually, honestly, amazing editing. I was actually surprised with how
It's really good.
the trailer looks. It's actually good. Really, really, really good. Great. I love it.
Very much. What else we got?
Lucky Tiger, no, we're not showing anything new today. You will have to wait for the official dev streams, which will be happening soon, TM, and some more dev vlogs. Let me tell you one thing. We know what's coming up. We know what's coming up. At least some of the vehicles. Not all of them, but we know most of the vehicles. And let me tell you, as a player myself, I'm actually genuinely excited about this upcoming patch. I really am genuinely excited. It's not just the vehicles, it's the new gameplay mechanics, it's the new graphics, it's new everything. You are going to have quite a few hype moments, so to say. This is not even me trying to overhype everything. Like, there are some dev blocks coming up in the very near future, which are going to be blowing up. Let's just say that.
Epic moments.
It is going to be quite nice. It is going to be really quite nice. Sadly, the Bob sample is not one of them. Sorry to crush your dreams. The Bob sample is not one of them.
For now.
Okay, seems like chat wants to see the trailer again at the end. Very good. We can play that. We can definitely play that.
Nice. What else we got? Egg. Oh. It's never going to escape me.
Oh, actually, how about we do a poll in the Twitch chat to see what we play last?
Sounds good to me.
Let me just quickly see what I have in terms of... I think I have a lot of... Why do I have so many German lineups? I think I have a problem.
Yes.
Okay. Chat. We are going to be running a poll in the Twitch chat if you guys want to decide what we play for the last match of the stream before we play the teaser trailer again. Let us know in the poll. I'm about to host it in a second. In the meantime, Tom will be answering some of your questions.
I certainly will. Lay it on me. I don't know what that entails, literally. I don't know what that means. No, stop the egg. It's all the business with food is just cursing me today. No, don't. Don't do it. I'd just forgotten about it.
Oh, I don't believe you have forgotten your little romance in the kitchen.
No, it wasn't a romance. It wasn't a romance. My brain broke temporarily and I forgot I existed.
See, Tom has a very interesting relationship with food.
No, that sounds worse when you put it like that.
Not like
sinister.
that. Not like that.
Oh.
Not like that. So, people have been asking you what the whole egg thing is about.
No.
Well, Tom over here has never eaten an egg in his life.
I've never eaten an egg. Okay. We've gone over that hurdle.
This man is in his 20s. He has never had an egg in his life. Actually, kind of, technically. You've tried one of the sweets I brought from Portugal, didn't you?
I did, and they I don't know what they were. Just my brain stops. It thinks about the onion, it thinks about the egg, and it goes somewhere else to escape from the current situation, which I do not want to dwell on. It's all fine. What else have we got?
Onions.
No, we don't have the onion. I don't know what happened with the onion. I don't know what happened.
Tom, tell a story. You have to tell it yourself.
I don't remember most of the story, what happened, because I was in like another universe at the time. Basically, like about an hour before we started the stream, I was in the kitchen holding this really big onion for like 20 minutes, and I can't remember why I picked it up or why I was holding it for so long. And people kept coming into the kitchen and asking me why I was holding the onion, and I forgot. I had no memory of picking the onion up. So it was like we thought that the universe was created like 10 minutes ago along with all of our memories, and it was just me holding the onion because I could not for the life of me process why I was still holding it. And well, there we go. So what a time that was. I'm glad we brought that up, and that was a moment.
Alright, boys, let's move on from the egg and the onions. Actually, two very good ingredients for some nice food.
It's just
I shall make
onion
some
egg
later
in the
on.
chat now. Why
Yes.
has this happened?
The poll is up in the Twitch chat. If you want to participate, head over to twitch.tv/warfunder. Click at the drop-down box on the top of the chat and leave your vote for what you want to see last. Ooh, it's actually pretty tied up right now between Herman the German Sherman, 6.3 Murica, and the BI. Interesting, very interesting. Sean-Mark Bajamunde on YouTube asks, when will the D point return? The D point has never left. So long as you keep the D point in your hearts, it will never leave you.
Yes.
All together now. Attack the D point. Let's hear in the chat. Can we get an attack? See, hold on. It would be, can we get an F in chat, but what's the key button for attack the D points?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not one of these
It's
memers.
T14. I believe it's T14.
Isn't that thank you? I don't know.
No, 1 is attack. 1 is attack. The submenu 1.
Oh, we're so out of the
T14.
loop.
So yeah, can we get a T14 in the chat?
T14. Come on. What a meme.
Oh, Victoria on Twitch asks, what are you guys' favorite vehicles from an aesthetics standpoint? Honestly, this isn't quite my personal favorite vehicle, but I quite like the Merkava.
Oh.
The Merkavas in the game, like all three of them, are really quite nice.
It is a handsome boy.
I might be slightly biased here in terms of side skirts, to be honest.
Oh, yep. Definitely.
Okay, the vote is about to end and it's very, very close. Oh! By a difference of 2 votes.
Wow.
By a difference of 2 votes. The BI has won over Herman the German Sherman. So, let's play some BI. We won't guarantee that this will actually go any good, but
No.
we will try. Now, Tom, what can you tell us about the BI actually?
Well, it's plain. Goes fast sometimes. No, it's an interesting little plane actually. I'm very happy it's actually come into the game because I love weird stuff like that. It's a very unique little thing in terms of development, especially as it only has a couple of minutes of fuel. Although, if you run it on very, very low throttle, you can maintain a good speed and also maintain fuel as well. Decent speed, like 600 kilometers an hour IAS, maybe a bit above that, you can maneuver pretty well as well. The only downside, of course, is the ammunition and the guns. It's 2 Schwacks with 90 rounds in total.
I wish it was 90 millimeters.
Yes, God, can you imagine? So yeah, it's an interesting vehicle, and I'm very, very glad we have it. It's strange, interesting, fun. All of those buzzwords people like to see.
Ah, I see some people in the chat who do not believe in our great lord, the BI. See, the BI is actually not a bad plane once you learn how to fly it properly. Of course, you do have, as Tom mentioned, the very big drawback of the guns. It's kind of hard to get kills with this thing, especially given the low ammo count. But the flight performance of the plane itself is actually really quite good, especially once you learn how to do some fuel management. This is the kind of plane you do not go 100% at, ever. Like, if you have to go 100% once for 1 second in your battle, that's already a lot. It has a lot of power to spare. You can just cruise around at 10%, if even that. However, you can really play around with it. It's a fun plane. It's a fun plane to fly. Might not be the most competitive, might not be the most meta, might not be the most kill effective plane, but it's very, very, very fun to fly. Very fun to fly. 90mm gun on an aircraft. How? Like an Italian plane? There is an Italian plane that has a 105mm cannon, I believe.
I think it's 102, is it? No, it might be 105, I don't know.
Might be 102, it might be 102 actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's the biggest one we have on any aircrafts. Although at the same time, it's also on a very, very heavy plane, which makes CAS a bit complicated to say the least. Yes.
I don't know what the largest... Actually, I think, wasn't there a model of the Ju-88 or the Dornier that had like a 360mm recoilless gun on it or something like that?
There was. It was a big recoilless gun, which still, I think, just shook the plane apart. There was also an ME-410 with the Nebelwerfer launchers.
Oh yeah, that would be really fun actually.
Yeah, it would. Like, I believe they are the same launchers as we have on the Panzerwerfer 42. Those big 132 or 152mm rockets with lots of high explosive power in them. And Germans actually mounted that on a plane as well, the ME-410. That could be interesting.
Yes.
That could be quite interesting indeed. Like 5 people are saying hi to you guys in the chat. Yeah, we don't have the chat up, sadly. I mean, we have to pay attention that we don't have the chat up because this is the internet. People will write horrible things if we let them so.
Yes.
This is a family-friendly stream. Hello and welcome. While we play some planes with rockets, which are probably extremely dangerous, actually.
Small family stream.
And I should actually stick with you over there. Okay.
You'll see.
Now, Oxy, what is our battle plan? Where are we going? This seems like a pretty smallish map over here. Now, I'm not sure if side climbing is going to be needed. We have
believe
pretty
so.
powerful planes here.
I have a feeling that hanging back for a while may be beneficial, but we will see.
Keep in mind we don't have that much fuel. We can conserve quite a bit of fuel if we throttle down, which is good.
Cool.
And I see a Ju-288. And see, on one hand, we are the perfect plane to intercept Ju-288s because we have the power to keep up with them. At the same time, though, we don't really have the guns to take them down. So I'm going to do one pass. If I can get a pilot, good. If not, then screw it. He actually just dropped his bombs and is trying to get away from me over here. Is he trying to turn fight? I have to pay attention to not get in his gunners, that's for sure. Got a shot on this engine. There's the gunners, and let's bail out of here.
Run away.
I got a hole in my left wing! And I believe that's really going to be it for me. Hopefully the engine... Oh! Oh, wow, that was a good shot. Holy crap, that was a really good shot.
Blimey O'Reilly.
Damn, son! Okay, okay. Well, I'm out of the match. It's time for Tom to carry once again.
Don't look at me.
Hey, at least I got one of his engines, so it should be slowed down, which should help our teammates in dealing with him. And I might actually be able... Maybe I can try... Nope. I'm overspeeding. I might have been able to try and maybe get a landing back up, but my wing is completely gone. Tom will have to carry this one.
No.
Anyways, it's time for us to actually ask a question to the chat. Chat, out of everything you have seen so far in our dev blogs about the AML-37, the big flag truck, the VMF-5, the new British light tank, and what you've seen in the teaser trailer, what are you guys really excited for the most? I want to hear you guys' opinion in the chat here. Are you going to add unarmed logistical repair vehicles and field artillery? Probably not. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I won't say never. You never say never. I'm hating myself for quoting Justin Bieber right now. But don't expect it this patch, that's for sure. Graphics and carriers, very good choices. Very, very good choices. The big AA truck. See, I'm really excited for the big AA truck. Not in terms of gameplay itself, but I'm excited for what that thing will be able to do in custom battles. That thing is, it's a huge truck, essentially. It's just a huge truck.
It is.
And I'm really, really, really looking forward to just line them up, 64 AA trucks, line them up rear to rear, and just build a great wall. It's going to be the biggest wall you've ever seen, the best wall you've ever seen. And we're going to make Soviet Russia pay for it. Yes. It's going to be great. I love it. I can't see, just even for user missions and mods and all the good stuff.
Yeah.
You can do so much with those SAM trucks.
You certainly can.
And they're going to be the first SAM trucks in the game, which is also quite nice.
I can't aim.
T14, attack the D point. T34, thank you. T46. You overloaded your wing. I might actually have done that. I have a big hole in my right wing.
The duality of man.
It seems like most people are actually quite excited about the big SPA truck and the carriers.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get the feeling for the carriers. I can really get the feeling for the carriers. It's going to be quite nice being able to take off those big carriers, having them in custom battles, having them in mods, having them in-game, just taking off on them, landing on them, all the good stuff. It's going to be quite interesting. It opens up a lot of possibilities, let's just say that. Quite a few possibilities. No spoilers. Yes. Oh, Nogard, that's a good one actually. Nogard in the Twitch chat mentioning the AA truck is a goalie in soccer. If you know custom battles, yeah, the AA truck could be quite a good goalie over there.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
I see the YouTube chat has been quite excited about something that was shown at the end. We're not going to go into detail, but yeah, you're going to see. If you haven't seen it, by the way, yet, go to our YouTube channel and go to the latest video that has been uploaded. Not the stream, but the latest video before this. It might actually, I think, for the show might have been uploaded now. It's a teaser trailer. You'll see it. You'll find it when you see it. You'll know it when you see it. 1-minute teaser trailer shows some of the upcoming stuff. Not everything. There's still lots more to come, so stay tuned to our devlogs on the website. But there are some interesting things in that trailer. I would definitely recommend watching that. And of course, at the end of the stream, we will be showing the trailer once more for you guys to enjoy.
Very nice.
Ooh. Dominator 3 on Twitch asks, Oxy, when are you going to make the American Ground Forces review?
Oh, after Russia. That was the promise. So once the Russian series is finished, I will be starting with America again, which will be very, very enjoyable because that's one of my favorite nations, I think. Lots of versatility, lots of unique stuff all about. And the Shermans, which are some of my most favorite vehicles of all time. So very excited for that. And yes, that will come after the Russian review when I can actually get that finished. And it's going to be very long probably and take a while. But when it's done, America will follow. So thank you.
We do finally have internet at home.
We do.
And you have a PC now, so
I do.
We can do our work. Hopefully soon TM. I think this weekend I will try to get my own PC back home so I can start doing some content myself again.
Sounds good.
Ooh, Gated Tribe on Twitch asks, can you guys please add Euro Truck custom maps so I can drive my new Flarakrad for hours and hours? Actually, you can already. Just load up one of the custom user mission exploration versions of, for example, the Afghanistan map, which is 128 by 128 kilometers.
Yikers.
And you can just drive around for hours. Go up a mountain. Go down the river. Visit Kabul. Visit the airfields. That's what the mods are for.
Oh gosh.
Come on, Oxy, you can do it. You can do it. Get that Kika.
I only have baby ammo.
It's fine.
No.
He has a baby plane.
He's a big
Come
boy
on.
plane.
Come on.
I'm only a small boy. Why do I speak?
It's about the size of your heart,
Is it?
not the size of your guns. Yes.
I disagree.
You only have 8 rounds left. You might need a pile snap over here.
Oh, excuse me?
Ooh.
Well, I was partially involved in that, so
That's a maneuvering kill.
I suppose.
That's a maneuvering kill. He put the pressure on him and he crashed.
Yep,
There
that
you
was
go.
all me.
Will there be new engines? Engine sounds. I mean, there are always new engines when it comes to new vehicles, but engine sounds? Maybe, maybe not. This patch isn't really focused on the sounds themselves, as far as I'm aware, but keep your eyes peeled for graphics and technology. Yes, that is what you want to be looking at and expecting this patch.
Yes. So,
Where's the sense of the stream? No news, no content still, man. Obscure Air, it's all about the fun. That's what we are here to provide. We are experienced War Thunder players. I've been playing since 2013. Oxy has been playing for even longer than I. A lot longer than I. Not in terms of starting date, but in terms of overall gameplay time.
don't tell them.
And we are here to provide some tips and tricks, answer questions, give information, give our input, and hopefully show you some of the new stuff when it does come. Chimpo, thank you much. Hopefully they will start up soon, let's just say that. Will there be a truck dating sim? Oh boy. I'm pretty sure that already exists, to be honest, at some point.
Oh, it probably does, depressingly, yeah.
Now, I
Melancholy.
believe this match is pretty much about to end. You have 4 seconds of fuel left. And can you quickly show us the scoreboard? Yeah, I think we have this one in the back. So, boys, I think we are going to end this here. Now, let's. One last time. There will be a dev stream soon. TM, keep an eye out for that. Probably within the next 1 to 2 weeks. Hopefully, we'll see. No official news here, let's just say that. Keep your dev servers updated, by the way. If you don't know what the dev server is, it is a preview build of the upcoming patch, which will on certain hours be open to the public to test out stuff. And you definitely want to be testing out the new upcoming content because there's a lot of things to try out. So keep that updated and stay tuned. We should be live again next Friday if nothing comes into the schedule. If you want to just watch some regular gameplay from us. My name has been Mike. This is Tom. And now,
Correct.
it is time for our trailer again. Hopefully we'll be able to see you again next week. Stay tuned.
Much love.
voices